my questionnaire, if you have about 10 more minutes, I'd love to ask you, did you ever watch Inside the Actors Studio?
No.
Okay, so Inside the Actors Studio was actually like an industry show for people in the acting world, production, directors, all those things. It actually was done at the Pace University Actors Studio, which was the School of Theater there. And James Lipton was the host. And at the end of every show, he would interview these amazing stars from Hollywood, from all over the world, really. And he would ask them the pivot questionnaire. And I've taken inspiration from the pivot questionnaire and made it pet related. So the first question is, what is your favorite breed?
Oh my gosh, I have to say a Great Dane. They just have a special place in my heart. I have a rat terrier right now that I love to death, but my Great Danes just can't be beat.
Oh my goodness, that's a big dog. Lots of couch space taken up by that dog.
Lots of couch space that they typically are using.
Yes. And they enjoy the couch from what I hear.
Yes.
The dog beds will not do. What is your least favorite breed? And I ask this question because I want to normalize the fact that there's some dogs that are just not for some people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so hard. Probably like a mini poodle or something. I love doing things with my dogs and exercising with my dogs, riding the horses with my dogs, and they just don't fit in my lifestyle. I'm sure they're great though.
Got it. Like a tiny teacup. I worry about their safety too. I'm probably not dainty enough for a tiny teacup kind of thing. All right. Do your pets sleep in your bed?
Oh my gosh. There's very funny that when I started dating my husband, my Great Dane did sleep in our bed, and now pets are forbidden. So unless I can hide them, we've gone through a significant transformation. Unless I can hide them somewhere, they are not allowed. I hear
that. As much as I love pets, I dedicate my life to them. I don't want them in my bed because I see what they do outside and what they step on, and I don't want them in my bed. And my bed is my sanctuary. So I don't even want my children in my bed, to be honest with you, even though they don't care what I want, you know?
I do.
All right. Who or what wakes you up in the morning?
My dogs jumping on my bed, waking me up, licking my face, or my 6-year-old.
6-year-old. So you have a 6-year-old and a teenager, right?
A 6-year-old and 11. Yep.
Oh, 11. Not quite. A tween. I don't know. It's not any easier with tweens.
No.
How is that? Do you miss I have a 1-year-old, almost 2, and a 4-year-old. Do you miss those stages?
No. You know why? I love every age, but honestly, it's so incredible to be able to do stuff with them. Take them places. I take them to concerts, and it's so much fun.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, my husband took them to Walgreens on Saturday, and they all had meltdowns, and it was like a nightmare. And he's like, and I'm like, this is my life. Like, he travels a lot, so this is what I do. I'm like, why do you think I don't go to Walgreens? Why do you think we have Instacart? Because I refuse to take these monsters anywhere. I'm like, my dogs never misbehave like that. And here we are. We let kids in places, but not dogs. All right. Next one. What is your most used training command or cue with your dogs?
Probably sit, because it's really the only one they know.
I'm like you. I'm like, Titan. That's my training command. Their names in an aggravated voice. All right. What's your least used training command or cue?
No.
You don't use it. You don't use no. Is it because you don't like no, or because you let them do whatever they want?
Just because I do let them do whatever they want. Yeah.
You know, I have some of the best trainers in the world on this show, and a few of them have said I basically let my dog do whatever they want. And I'm like, well, if the best dog trainers in the world can do it, so can I.
Yep.
What pet-related noise do you love?
I used to fox hunt a lot when I was young. And so when the hounds picked up the scent of an animal, so when you fox hunt, there's a group of hounds And when they pick up scent, then the whole group of people on horses, follows at full board. And the same time, the huntsman blows his horn, but they are so excited, and they could be standing, and then the whole group of 32, 37, it's always an even number, 36 hounds run off, and they're going, and so that always just brings like just a fun excitement for me. And similarly,
I love the hounds.
When they get excited. Similarly, I have a rat terrier now, and when he picks up scent and is off, it's just, they're working, and it's just really fun.
What's really funny is you just reminded me, I lost my hound dog in 2021 or 2020, actually. It's been almost 2 years now. And she was a hound mix, and when she followed a scent, she had like a grunt, and she would kick her ears, right? Because they were so long. She would kick her ears and be so close to the ground, and it was like this grunting, sniffing, eating, salivating thing that she would do. And actually that just like came back to me with your description, and it was actually so fun to watch her do that. What pet related noise do you hate?
Whining. I don't. Children, dogs, whining,
Husbands.
A little bit of a rasp on the nerves. Yeah.
Anybody whining, literally anybody whining. I agree. My uncle used to say to my little cousin, "Oh, wait, I think I hear Whiny the Pooh. Is it Whiny the Pooh that I'm hearing?" And my little cousin, who was like a child and did not know how to, manage his emotions, would get so mad at him. He'd be like, "I'm not Whiny the Pooh." And like now, I don't say it out loud, but every time my kid whines, I'm like, "Oh, it must be Whiny the Pooh today." All right, so you're not necessarily in the pet profession world. You are a pet blogger, but you have like a full-time job that's unrelated to the pet industry. If you were to get into the pet industry full-time in a next life per se, what pet-related profession seems fun to you? Something that you would be willing to try?
I don't know if it's I think I would love to try being a musher. I'm just maybe not so keen on the snow and being cold. But wouldn't it be fun to have dogs take you to crazy places and get you out in the middle of nowhere? No.
I'm from Miami, so like anything snow is a no-go for me. But I will watch you on TV.
I think I would go there and then leave, though, right?
Yes. And you would look like, all bundled up. I mean, it is beautiful to see these dogs. Like, these dogs are gorgeous. The scenery is gorgeous. You can see how like the team works together. It's all super cool. But I'll watch it from the sidelines and from the comfort of my couch. What pet related profession would you never want to try? And mine is musher.
Groomer.
That's a popular answer around here. Why is that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. You just don't know what you get. It's kind of like being working in a nail salon. Like, what if something really grody came in? Like some skin issues, some things that doing the glands. All that's expected.
Oh, the glands. Have you seen those videos where it's like, oh, shh. Yeah, no. I won't even look in that area of my dogs, just in case. If that needs to be looked at, it needs to go to a professional that is not me. All right, last one. If the Rainbow Bridge exists, and this is why I call this portion of the show Last Call, it's because we kind of get a little introspective here. So assuming the Rainbow Bridge is a thing, is a place where we all go once we pass, who is the first pet to greet you when you arrive?
My Great Dane, Alice. It gives me shivers to even think about it. She was really cool. She'll be there.
How long did you have her?
I had her for 7 years and 7 great years. She was a Great Dane rescue. And the funniest thing she could do is sit on the couch and turn on the remote, and she would watch television.
Oh my gosh, I want to come back as Alice in my next life.
You still look up. Cool. We had an old truck, and we'd still look up and see her hair in the headliner for years.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I love that. She wanted to leave a bit of her with you, didn't she? Yes. I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, but that's so wonderful that you have this great you know, this great connection with a creature that brings that smile to your face right now.
Yes.
Well, that is all I have for you. Thank you again for being my guest. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I can't wait to get my hands on your book.
Thank you so much.